8 with crew on.
All right, here we go, fellas.
Gen.G, they have won a LAN major.
Hopefully this is a pretty good series.
A big test
OG
for Team Secret.
got beat by Team Secret last major.
I do like what the desk was talking about.
And on top of it,
Gen.G
have been a little bit iffy recently. They're kind of like a roller coaster.
I think a big
Let's
thing
see how they play here. Okay. I mean, that's a great start.
That is the wrong way, fellas. That's the wrong way.
This is a play I'd love to see broken down.
That
Look at what Chronic does. He gets into the middle. He's looking for a bump, but then as soon as he recognizes,
He went for the pass back and hit it right into his car.
He just makes a play on the ball. It throws the defense off, and they score an own goal.
Get on it, Chiefs. I know you're listening.
I'm taking Gen.G 3-1.
And Gen.G, what a way to start. That one, of course, did come off a Team Secret player, but Gen.G, they created the chaos. And the first 30 seconds, they're on top.
Not a play you probably could recreate.
No.
Yo, did their org make him rock the decal?
Chronic picks up his second goal. This time, he's the last
I bet
one
their org's making him use the decal.
What a second touch from First Killer, using his flip off the ball to keep that.
They're all three using it, and they haven't used it once all season.
The crash to the net was there for Gen.G. Chronic putting that one away. And for Gen.G, what a way to start this series.
Good.
They are looking good out of the gate. First
Jack's
Killer
used
takes
it
the
here and
space,
there,
but then
but
leaves
not
it
really.
for Chronic, who has boost. First Killer getting a piece of that ball on the challenge. Chronic, I don't even think we've said apparently Jack yet, because I don't know if he's even needed to touch the ball. Does get a pass over to Chronic, who backflips it up to the air. First Killer had an option.
When you
to
were
go for
pro,
a
did they
reset,
make you
ended
use
up
a
pushing it
decal?
towards net. Gen.G
Knights
strangling
tried to,
Team
yeah.
Secret on the attack for double from First.
That decal was so fucking bad, though.
Yeah, I want to go back to my point about Mata, but right now it's just Gen.G
That decal
controlling a
was
lot of
really
pace of
shit.
play, and apparently Jack knocking on the door. Brad making sure to stay
Except
centered.
decal wasn't
This is
bad.
suffocating Corelli.
But everything is going right back into the hands of Gen.G, and they're cautious on the follow-up as well. Look at this ball. It's right back to First Killer. He's got help from apparently Jack, but he can't get there. Nobody can, in fact. And maybe a chance for Team Secret to get some control, as Brad might find KB.
Oh!
Flip shot, and Team Secret
Nice fucking
back.
play,
And
man.
stabilizes the whole game for Team Secret. KV1 pre-flipping into that.
Pre-flip,
You can
far
see it
post
so
around
close.
First Killer.
First Killer
Nice
didn't
shot, bro.
expect it, and to beat First Killer in a foot race, that is something else.
Yeah, it doesn't happen often. For Team Secret, what a relief to get that one. So much pressure coming out from Gen.G. Like you said, the perfect word, James, suffocating from Gen.G. That was the type of goal that Team Secret needed, just a counterattack that happened so quickly. Gen.G isn't set.
Yeah, I think that was the first shot from Team Secret. Maybe not on the scoreboard, but the first one that I saw. First Killer, little tip back, Brad. Saw that coming. Chronic's going to try to get up for the block. Tip to the side by KV1.
Who looks the best so
early is Mata.
far? Bro,
First
it's
Killer
too
can't
early.
get the double. KV1 out of boost.
It's too fucking
First Killer
early.
being a nuisance.
None of these teams have really had a
Right
challenge
to the
yet.
challenge, does steal the
You know?
corner. More pressure from Gen.G. All hit across to FJ.
The boost meter is kind of sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Set double. No way he even goes for that.
Tourney's
That's
been
the
solid
second
so
time he's
far, though.
gone for that.
Production's
They
badass.
scored the first time. His pass to Chronic. That time I think he was going for goal, but Gen.G, again, James.
Is it single
absolutely
ELM now?
controlling this
Oh,
game.
man.
Apparently
Oh,
Jack's got everyone on the screen.
Look at him.
Team Secret
Exclamation
flying
bracket
past
if you want to see the
ball,
bracket.
and it's still in the hands of Gen.G.
You have to watch out, though. Team Secret already scored once on the counterattack. Will they get another opportunity? KV1 contesting Jack. First Killer to the Team Secret corner. KV1 trying to slow things down. It's a little awkward for him. Needs help from Mata. Mata now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, apparently Jack finds a slim window. Brad
What is
doesn't
going
have enough
on?
boost to get this safely to the corner. Apparently Jack never leaves the play and gets rewarded.
I would have loved to have seen Brad's POV.
I think I
from this.
predicted
I think he's a little
Gen.G
shocked
making
that he
top
has to make
4 in
the
this
play, and then
tournament.
he's backwards trying to angle
we
the
were
front of his
mixing it up
car
a
to the
little
ball, so
bit.
he gets a power on it, but instead gets nothing and drops it in front of the net. Gen.G, despite giving up the one counterattack goal, this has been clinical from them as far as controlling Team
You
Secret.
chose Gen.G over
finding
Vitality.
each other on the attack.
You on drugs.
And slowing down the counter from
I mean,
Team
you got to
Secret.
mix it up.
Every
I
clear
mean, let's be real,
has
though.
landed in a
Vitality is
Gen.G
all
player's
based on
possession.
Vin's good
And
every
they are
tournament.
attacking shot after shot.
It's more so if
control
his teammates are good.
in front of the Team Secret net. And this is all Team Secret has. It's just the quick counterattack.
Still time for Team Secret to get back into this one. Mata. Tip down to Brad. Brad, not expecting that one. KV1 helps out.
AKA
KV1
Redosin.
going for a 50. Nice
And
challenge
I mean, dude,
up.
Alpha's
Chronic
been kind of inconsistent this season.
met by Brad in the air.
He's not been what he ended last year as.
Apparently Jack looking for first killer in the middle. Chronic up to first killer. First killer dropped it back down, but Chronic didn't want to commit on zero boost.
Yeah, I
Back
don't think
pass.
Alpha's been anything crazy.
Chance for Jack, but he's bumped off the ball.
I think Zent's been the
Now
only really
space
good
for
one.
Team Secret.
And now an opportunity. KB1 over 1 tries to get the dunk on apparently Jack. And time running out for Team Secret. Their offense is coming alive, but it feels like it might be too late with the way Gen.G's gone in game 1. This one's over the head of Mata. Now apparently Jack tries to take the challenge, and good
Bro, I
cut
just
from
want
Mata
one
again.
damn game 5 today.
But Gen.G, they leave it for first killer. Placement matters. And a
Great
4-1
shot.
lead for Gen.G.
And the defense, they're stunned a little bit because they think Chronic is going to get touch
yeah,
on the
Chronic
ball.
just fakes it.
And
First
that,
killer just has a perfect shot.
mesmerized the last player back. They just let the ball through, and first killer punches it in.
Yeah, great shot.
This was a clinical game 1 performance from Gen.G.
Yeah, I mean, what can you say? That hasn't been said already. Gen.G, they've controlled the midfield line. In fact, I'd say they controlled everything in front of the box of Team Secret. And even then, there's an argument to be made that they've held the Team Secret box, as apparently Jack tries to get a highlight reel.
He's got enough boost to make this play, Corelli. We'll see what happens. I'm just
All
going to
right.
keep away.
Jack was up for it as well, but this one will
Looked
finally
pretty
drop to
convincing
Gen.G.
for Gen.G.
They have shown you how to dismantle the South American talent in Team Secret.
I mean, that was a game that Gen.G made look easy.
And Chrome, I mean, he better keep beating Jack in Tekken if he keeps playing after that. As we saw CJ catch up with them earlier.
Jack's taking a little bit of a cat nap.
He's got his eyes closed, Jack. He's not worried.
In the zone. In the zone. I mean, and apparently Jack, he did have a goal that game.
He knows the camera's on him.
But he didn't really have to do much. In the beginning, it was all Chronic. Chronic and first.
Coming in, dropping the love. What up, bro?
And I'm curious.
Good morning,
Curly,
Shane.
We'll see
Good
more
morning, good morning,
possession
good morning, man.
Or any possession from Team Secret.
What up, Shane? How's it going today, bro?
There's an early
Okay,
goal.
good start for Secret.
My question got answered early.
I'm at
Well,
work.
get the
Hey,
possession
man,
off
welcome
kickoff.
in,
Get the
Shane.
possession off kickoff.
Thanks for stopping in
And
while
they
you're
put
at
this
work,
one
bro.
away quick, but
We're
they really
hanging
give up
out, just
possession,
watching
James, 'cause they gotta
some,
go back to a kickoff.
EWC
They scored
LAN.
so fast, and good for them because Team Secret, I was gonna say, they really only had the counterattack in game 1. Now you see off the kickoff a little bit something different from them. They're able to control the first 9 seconds of the game, and they find the back of the net.
Appreciate it, Shane.
KV1
I mean, like I said,
scored
I think
both
Gen.G
goals
wins
for
this
Team Secret
3-1,
so
but it
far.
could go to 5.
And now
man.
Brad adds his name
Secret
to
are
the
definitely
score
good enough to
sheet.
go
There
to
they are.
5, where you could get
Look
upset
at this touch
potential.
from KV1, by the way. Touch of an angel.
It's just
to pick
probably
this one
not
up
likely,
from midfield,
right?
And then the
Against the
bump
bump.
on Chronic.
But we'll see.
Brad to clean up, little kiss off the crossbar.
I'm down for it.
And just like that,
I mean, these
21
series are
seconds
flying
in, Team
today.
Secret
After this,
up
we're
by
already
2.
halfway
Impact
done,
play
fellas.
from KV1. KV1 is doing it all right now. Gets that first goal, and then to get that light finesse
Luckily, it's
touch
my day off, so I
into a
get to
team
sit
bu-
back
or
and
into a
watch.
bump,
Hell yeah,
rather,
man.
to get that space for your team, that is huge. To give your teammate an uncontested shot, that is gold.
So
I
now we
want to
really
see
get to see
Vitality
what
play.
Gen.G brings
Chat,
to the
who
table.
plays next? Does anybody know?
Because Team Secret, I don't know, man, they woke up, they
Is it
had a
Furio?
little talk or something, because now they're playing up to the pace of what Gen.G's
Furia play
bringing to the
next?
table, and you're going to see Gen.G dig themselves out of a hole.
Saw most of game 1 play
Good
out
bang.
in Team Secret's half. Not so much in the first minute of game 2.
Oh, yeah. Twisted
Gen.G.
Minds play Vitality today, don't
They
they?
have it in Team
That'll
Secret's
be a
half,
good
at least for
series.
now, but
It's
now they're
Rumble
broken
Tourney
out.
today,
Mata,
Tayshaun. The Rumble
flip
Tourney's
reset,
not till
back
tomorrow.
down to the ground, trying to go
I'll be
low.
streaming
Gets a
that.
demo. Pass in front of net will be cleared off the line by Chronic.
3.4K
Puts
viewers
up
is
the
rough.
first
Is that how many
killer.
they have? Let me look.
Forces 2 to jump. Apparently, Jack.
I
will
mean,
lob it
this
back
tournament
down,
is super
but Brad had
early.
recovered by then.
Look out, KB1 trying to
Plus,
get this
you
one
gotta
back to
remember-
Brad, and that shot goes high. Gen.G.
I mean, they don't have
they
drops
might
on.
get beat yet
And
again
let's
on
be
that
real.
counter.
If Rocket League didn't have
Team
drops on,
Secret
they
have set
probably
it up
have a
couple
fifth
times
amount
now.
of
It's kinda
viewers.
Jack trying to chase down
Like, just
KB1.
being
KB1's
straight
trying
up.
to make sure
Oh,
this
nice
doesn't get
pass,
back
boy.
to first killer, and Gen.G finally get on the board.
Like, without
Look at
drops,
the
Rocket League's
perfectly timed
viewership
flip
is
from
just
first killer.
so
Watch
dead
this.
compared to
He
what
jumps,
like
and then
you actually
boom,
see.
it's like he's pinching that with the ground. Gets so much power on it.
not
Killer is
true.
working hard. He's earning
It
that
is true.
salary.
Drops carries Rocket League viewership.
As he should. Gen.G.
If you don't think so, you're tweaking.
With the performance that they had in Game 1, the expectation is they would bring it to
Why
Game 2.
would we not have
right
drops
now,
for this tourney? Because they're
Team
not
Secret
partnered with
in the
Rocket
lead
League.
and showing a bit more
They're not
poise
like the
with
same
possession,
probably contract and
and
stuff.
certainly looking a lot more dangerous.
Gen.G cut the lead to just one. Mata buys space for Brad. KV1 trying to calculate if he can dive in. Does so.
Oh,
Gets
yeah,
the ball
drops
to the
would be
middle.
huge.
The dunk doesn't come through.
They would probably, if
But
they had
another
drops right now, they'd probably have
quality
like
chance for Team
30K
Secret.
viewers.
First killer up
if I had to
early, but
guess.
not early enough.
Gotta be
Not
careful
that
here
many.
because Team Secret, they're
Probably
looking for the
realistically like
counterattacks to the
20K-ish.
backboard. It goes. KV1's there. Over apparently
Nice
Jack
play.
and puts it through. Beautiful counter from Team
They
Secret.
would definitely jack it
This
if
is
they
a
were.
completely different Team
They'd put them
Secret
higher up on the list as
than
well.
we saw from Game 1. Apparently, Jack doesn't get
That's a big goal
contact
for
on the ball
Secret. Go
until he
3-1.
backflipped.
Yeah, that was smart.
Drops can literally like
Instead
times
of
your
taking that
viewership by
challenge
5.
and hoping for
It
the
is
best,
nuts.
he slowed it down. Just got a touch on it.
Because this tournament will
And our
probably
first
end up
killer
having,
Gets bumped off
once
this
it goes
ball,
on a couple more hours, they'll
happily
probably hit
so
up
for
around
Team
6K
Secret.
today.
This is what we're talking about, James, though. I think for Team Secret, they're going to live and die by this counterattack. And for Gen.G, honestly, they haven't done a great job of preventing it.
Man, it has been something to see. A Gen.G looking so good in Game 1.
For some
slowing down in
reason,
Game
I
2.
don't know
Will they be
why,
able to
but
find
why
that
are
consistency? That
EWC
very
events
easily
not
could have
more
been the
hyped
fourth
up?
goal.
You know, like
Team
it's
Secret.
the prize
And now
pool is
apparently
literally.
Jack
Chat,
passes
what's
up
the
to
prize
first
pool
killer.
of majors?
First killer shot will be denied.
Is this
Brad
a bigger prize
patiently
pool than the
waiting in
major?
net.
Great touch from first killer there. Still Team Secret.
It's literally a bigger prize
Able to
pool.
find their
I'm
offense
surprised it's not more
immediately
like.
after a save on their
double.
own goal line.
Yeah,
KV1
I'm
has to be
surprised
careful
it's
here.
not
Comes
so
down to
big.
apparently Jack. He tried to set up to a Chronic, and that's a tough ball. And he'll pay for it.
Smart demo from Mata. Not letting any
my
passing plays
goodness.
happen in
How
their
many
half.
views do you think day 4 will get for him?
First killer with some space.
Well, here's
We'll
the
take it
issue,
to
bro.
The, air,
The last
pushing
day,
towards
the grand, the
backboard,
first
but
series of the
couldn't
there's
get it by
3 series.
KV1.
The
Who
first
had the
series
backboard
starts at
defending.
6:30 a.m. So I mean, you're
Mata
cutting
trying to go for
out
a
like
demo again.
60% of
KV1
your
with
NA
some space,
viewership minimum.
backboard to Brad. Brad light tip
You know what I mean?
off the post. It's right in front of net. KV1 didn't make the read.
Thanks for the best watch parties.
Even so,
6:30
Team
a.m.
Secret
Eastern, yeah.
continue on their march in Game 2.
Oh, man,
So you're pretty
Brad,
much
he
cutting out a
was
lot of your NA
rotating out and
viewership
realized
because
that
people
ball
just
was
aren't
coming
going to
back
wake up
towards
for
the
it.
box, so he whipped
Unless they
back
have,
around, but he put it
and it's on a
wide. But
Sunday.
the follow-up should have been there. They're
Yeah,
gonna
we're
get
gonna
it.
have tied up
Wow,
over here
Anna puts it
1-1, man.
home.
What a beatdown.
Hey,
4-1
Dirty Bird,
for
thank you
Team
for the big
Secret
7-month sub.
and
Best
Gen.G.
watch party.
They're
Thank you, bro.
stunned.
EDM, thank you for the 4-month sub.
I'm stunned as well.
What time did you go to
Corelli.
bed last night? Harry, like
That
1:45.
first game had
got
you
up at
thinking, oh,
5:30.
this is going to be a runaway series for Gen.G.
Hopped in the shower.
Team Secret
Eyes were
barely
burning,
got a
ate a
goal on the
donut,
board thanks
had a
to that
glass of
single
milk,
counterattack
got
with
ready
this
to stream.
game. They have been all over Gen.G.
So you
Yeah,
start to
this
think,
is a
was
solid
it
series.
just
I
Team
told you
Secret
guys, man, this is not
that
free at
wasn't
all for
playing
Gen.G.
well in
At
Game
all.
1, or was it Gen.G?
A good
who
Gen.G
reached
probably beats this team
a
3-1.
different level that they can't reach again?
An iffy Gen.G, how
Because
they've
right
been
now,
recently.
I'm thinking it's the former.
They're
the
hot
Team
and cold
Secret
right
did
now,
not
man.
show up in Game 1, but
They're
they
super
are
hot,
here in Game
super cold
2.
as well. You never know what you're gonna get.
As Gen.G,
doing
they're
good,
running out of
Mustache.
time.
Are you playing
Final
6-man?
30
No,
seconds
we're
of
watching
game
this today for
2.
like 8 hours.
Gen.G, they have been playing
I mean,
defensive.
today's going pretty. We've already been live
They've been
4
getting
hours,
pushed
and we're only
around
like
by Team
halfway through.
Secret.
So we probably got a minimum like 4 hours left.
First killer trying to save some face.
And that's if the
Hope
series goes quick.
slowly dwindling away for Gen.G. They do get one. 9 seconds left.
Thank you
but
again,
still
Shane, for the
a
big love
two-goal
today. You think it'd be
deficit,
worth to
Corelli.
go to Worlds?
It's enough.
I mean,
It-
if you've
it's
never
possible,
gone, this
but it
this
makes- it makes
event
it
at
quite
the stadium they
improbable,
have,
James,
Dickies
at
Arena,
this
is
point.
badass.
Gen.G,
It's
maybe we'll
easily
see
the
something
best.
cute on the kickoff.
It's huge.
This is
It's
where you got to
sick.
have that set piece.
See if they bring anything. Okay.
Like a little bit of a delayed kickoff.
So if you're gonna go, I
It
mean,
does
this
give
is a
them
good one to go
possession.
to.
Unfortunately,
gonna be it.
KV1 was all over, and it was just too slow for Gen.G. So Team
No,
Secret,
there's no timeouts,
give them their flowers. Game
in
1,
this right now.
not good against Gen.G. Horrible, I'd even
Yeah,
say.
Worlds is
Game
badass.
2,
You guys will enjoy
they
it. If
showed
you've
that
never
they're
gone, you're
real
gonna love
Team
it.
Secret.
And Kate very one-sided in
Their
favor
org
of
and
Gen.G.
their team split,
Game
right?
2,
They went different
very
ways.
one-sided in favor of Team Secret.
I'm guessing
what will
LG
Game 3 have in store for us?
I mean, once their season was done and
I
they
think
didn't
look
make the
towards
last
Gen.G to
major
really
or
change
Worlds,
the story.
they weren't going to
So
pay
I
their team
expect
for the next
Team
6
Secret
months,
to come
probably,
out with
right?
the same pace, and that one, well, Didn't have a lot of pace behind it, but we'll trickle in.
What the hell is going
killer.
on?
And that pinch, I think, surprising
I'm surprised
everybody.
that's a goal.
Monta's like, no way he shoots this, right? Like,
Hey!
surprised.
And oh, he did. And that's first killer for you. He knows your weakness.
You're old,
before
my
you know
guy.
it. And
Hey!
for Gen.G, they happily sit 1-0 in the first 10 seconds.
Gen.G
I'd have to guess they don't stay together after
immediately
Worlds.
in the driver's seat.
I mean, it's not
Back and
crazy
forth
to
here.
think
What-
that a
it's-
lot of teams won't stay together,
It's
you
like
know?
they're playing hot potato with who
Unless
is
you
going to
made
get off to a
Worlds and
good
you made
start.
every event, every
And it
LAN,
looks like game
it's
one,
probably
it
worth
feels
making
like
a change.
there's a
in my
Swiss
opinion.
cheese defense from Team Secret.
The only
Gen.G's
teams
walking into the
that
back wall
might stay
and then
together
dishing
in
it out to their
A
boys.
that should stay
For Team
together is
Secret,
G2,
no one's
obviously.
putting a hand up, and if they are, they're not making contact.
Gen.G, there's already people thinking, I mean, from the start of the season, everyone's been saying LJ this,
Gen.G.
LJ that.
Appearing to shake off the dust
We'll
of
see what
game
happens.
2 with this start in game 3. 2-goal
People that,
lead
like,
for them
they always
early
say
on.
their team is going to stay the same,
First
and then
killer,
what happens
looking to
is,
make it
every
3.
season, after Worlds, you're not going
Tried
to
to
see any
land a bump,
changes
couldn't
till
find a
Worlds is
demo.
done, like big changes.
Does get
Because
it
right
done
when one of those big
by
players
apparently
gets
Jack, who's
released,
low
it
on
starts a
boost. Will
domino
still stay in
effect,
the play.
and then every
Now
person
leaves
just
out
gets bumped
for
out,
Chronic.
and
Chronic
they
trying to
drop
slow
down to
things
another
down, but
team until
KV1
somebody
still
else
getting a
gets
piece of the
booted
ball.
out.
Brad up to
Right.
KV1. KV1 has to actually dodge the ball to let
not
that
sure,
go
Tayshaun.
downfield. Did manage to steal some boost. Mata.
G2 won't split even for first
my
killer.
God.
Well,
Look
they
at
had the
that
opportunity
pass.
to pick up first killer. They wanted
The
atomic.
shot there as well. And you saw it from the defender's perspective, Corelli.
What a shot.
I don't think first killer ever saw him, because that's what was on screen.
What kind of angle is that?
You're watching first killer, and you're saying, oh, this is a pass straight up to first killer. He's got the clear, and you just never see
great
Brad
play.
sitting behind him on his back shoulder. And what a touch from Brad to find that angle. For Team Secret,
Is this
a good
Gamers
little
8? Yeah, but
setup
it's
from each
rebranded
other
EWC.
is a play that we haven't seen too often from them against Gen.G. Like we've been saying, they've been
LJ
really
would not join
thriving in the
Shopify.
transition.
The only team LJ is going to
But
join
this
is
time,
Gen.G.
even with Gen.G set up, Team Secret able to break through, and a beautiful shot from Brad.
First killer. It's the ball leak out to apparently Jack. Boost stolen by first. And now first killer, great first touch. Sets it up on the tee for Chronic. Apparently Jack forcing that through. Maybe it was going for a reset. Just didn't time that flip
LJ
perfectly.
to EU. It
Mata
doesn't really make
to the
sense
air.
for NA players
Go
to
for
go
a
to
bump
EU,
now.
like at all.
Chronic saw
There's
that play
more depth
developing
in
and knew he had
EU.
to help out.
Shout out to the
Team
controller
Secret, I think
cam.
everyone was waiting to see where Mata was going to go with
There's
that.
more depth in EU, for one.
Now a couple flicks on.
Plus
for Team
salaries
Secret
are
gets it out,
typically
but
lower. It's like a known
Gen.G
thing.
looking to pick up possession unless they get bombed, and KV1's there to crash the net.
Chat,
And
holy
even
shit.
in transition, when they give up the possession, James,
Yeah,
they
EU
chase it
starting to all
down
move to
and
for that
ensure a
CRL
goal.
stuff, guy. I
And
noticed
they
that.
I wonder if that was a miscommunication there between
well.
first killer and apparently Jack on who.
Chat, this is
was
a
gonna
big
make the
game,
play
man.
on
Let's
that
tap
ball.
in. This is actually a very
Apparently
big game.
Jack had the boost, but first killer had enough to make a play on it.
Uh-oh, huge
Gen.G
miss.
breakdown.
Great
They
save.
give up the lead. Team Secret have tied it up. And we are just past the
Beast
halfway
mode
point
isn't
of
at this
game
event
3.
because of he's got some personal
Aggressive from
stuff
Brad
going on.
here. 2v2, and apparently Jack goes straight into Mata. As Gen.G still knocking on the
No,
door.
Kofer
Apparently
could
Jack
not play
don't
this
tap.
tourney. This was top
Mata
3
only had
NA
a
teams got
pad
invited.
to get up there.
He is not
Got
on
the
one of those
job
teams.
done. Chronic. Red by KV1. Apparently Jack
Hey, what up,
gets
Luigi?
to the ball. Brad.
Brahma,
He might have
thank
some
you for
time.
the
Looks
6
like
month
Brad
sub.
also
I do
clipped
appreciate it.
Mata,
Thank you guys for all the new follows as
which will
well.
give Gen.G the possession.
Creative from Jack. He's trying to
Look at the zoom in on Chronic's face.
punch out defenders from
Love that.
behind.
Uh-oh.
Mata has an opportunity, wants this one off the ceiling, but it's not enough power behind it, and Chronic gets a booming clear. This game all of a sudden feels a lot more tense, James.
Do you think Kofer will be on a team
Both
next
teams
season? I mean, he should be able
kind of
to. He's better than some of
Pushing
the
each
current
other to the
pros.
limit on defensively, and Mata
wow.
can't get the touch. Apparently Jack puts
Good
it
passing
home.
play.
I don't think Mata was bumped. I think he just jumped early.
Chronic leaves it. First
take a
killer
look at this
snipes Jack in the
again.
mid.
Yeah, which maybe a tough read. It's tough to tell what happened off camera.
No, I think he was, I don't know, he was trying to get there in time, and I think he
Just
was
rushing
guessing.
it.
Yeah, he was rushing, guessing where Jack was going to go. He just wanted to ensure that
paid
a body
every time you
was going to be
mention
across the net.
production?
Oh,
And
another
now,
goal.
Gen.G
No.
off the kickoff. Apparently Jack, once again, puts away his second, and Gen.G starting to run away with it.
I mean, the first game, Gen.G was hot. The second game, Gen.G was cold. This third game, they were hot, then cold, then hot again. So yeah, it's been back and forth. The ebb and flow of this series.
Nass
There's
is
been
filling in
something
for
correct.
Beast Mode, yeah. He is.
Now for Team Secret, we mentioned it multiple times, I'll say it again. Looking for those counters, and maybe an opportunity here. Brad, I think got bumped
Hey,
going
Be
up.
Wise, thank you for the 2 months.
Minute left on the clock. Team Secret's got some work to do.
But we've seen them do that work, especially in game 2. KV1.
I mean, I think
Being
Gen.G's
blocked
got
out.
this.
Team Secret running
What
out of
did I
time,
say
but
my
that's a big
prediction
demo.
was? 3-1?
Can anyone take the shot? Brad, a little
think I
slow
said
to the play.
3-1.
Does get a nice 50, pops straight up in the air. Chronic is first to it. Mata down to KV1. KV1 will have to come up clutch. Goes for a 50 reset. Good pressure here from Team Secret, but the defense holding on for now for Gen.G.
30 seconds left. Team Secret looking for something
Would you
to drop.
rather watch
in
a
lot of
LAN
space.
every
Mata
6
already up
weeks
to the ceiling
or
it
4
goes.
weeks of
Mata
online
was looking for
than
another
a LAN
touch, but
every
it's just
10?
too much. And Gen.G
Probably have more
to
online
keep Team
gameplay.
Secret out, and they
And
might
then
just
hype
do
it up
it.
for the LANs.
What's up,
Brave.
Kep? Who is
Last
your
second
favorite
attempts
this
there
whole
for Team
tournament?
Secret, the
I think
pre-jumps.
Falcons are the favorites.
Fun to watch, but ultimately did not work out for Team Secret, and Gen.G will be moving on to match point.
All right.
What a wild ride this series has been, James.
And that game in particular.
Yeah, it was kind of, you know, the epitome of the macro scale of what
Hey,
this
right?
at this
Probably
point,
the
right?
same
'Cause
odds
we've
of this
seen
series being
really
an
two
upset.
sides of the Team Secret coin.
Do you have a foot pedal? No.
Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad against Gen.G. And Gen.G now, they
it's
demo the
open.
last
Good
man.
start.
It's wide
Wide
open.
open.
Chronic's going to put it home, and Gen.G start off on the right foot.
And that demo was huge.
Do I know what
KV1
monitors we're
last
using?
back,
No, I
apparently
don't.
Jack,
I saw you
so
added me on
annoying.
Twitter.
When apparently Jack is playing
Pay out? No, I'm
his
not going to
game,
pay out
you'll
yet. There's
see
still
him
time.
upfield causing problems like that. 11 seconds in, we see Gen.G get the first goal of what could be the last game in the series. Team Secret trying to play upset, but Gen.G have been able to hold on, at least for now. First killer, little tip. Apparently Jack was still going for that
Mid
ball.
pass? Yeah.
And this is an all-out
Uh-oh.
attack
Who plays
from
next, Cheerio?
Gen.G.
Now, what a touch from First Killer. I mean, he's
No,
flipping
this is
around,
our fourth
you know,
series of the day.
360.
We've already been live
And
over
another
4
touch
hours.
from Chronic back to First Killer, who's still in the
You're
play
late to the potty.
after his initial
You're late
touch
to the
for
potty.
Gen.G. Like you said, James, everyone getting
A
involved
swarm.
and everything going perfectly for them on that attack.
That's the first killer factor as well, where he's up in the air, he's got space, no one around
all the
him,
matches
he's got
stayed
boosts,
now.
he can make a play, and he'll just do things you don't see coming. And
This
even
tourney
though his,
doesn't until Sunday.
touch
it
didn't
goes on each
score,
morning. It's
that
in
helped
Saudi
ignite
Arabia.
the play. Apparently Jack also getting involved in Chronic finishing the job. Chronic, late pass over, first killer, has a double.
Great
What a
pass.
Oh, it's just perfect, it's on a
That
dime.
might be a payout.
It cannot be drawn up any better than this from apparently Jack.
Look at that touch.
It's beautiful.
I think that's the payout.
First killer.
Perfection.
And for apparently
This is a
Jack,
great
what
series,
a
though, for
gift
Gen.G.
in front of the net.
I predicted
For
them to win this
Gen.G in the
3-1.
first
They came
minute,
in and they did that.
It is textbook
That's what you
Rocket
expect
League
out of
once
Gen.G.
again.
Secret are good enough to get a
for
game,
first
definitely.
killer. That's he is just a solid
Pay out
player,
or we
Corelli.
leave and riot.
A solid
What are you
player?
typing, bro?
Maybe better than that.
Maybe better than that. And he's
No
showing
one's
us why.
that.
I mean,
no one's like that fucking
on
going
both
crazy to
sides
get
of
their
a scoring
points.
end
They're
here,
gonna
you know,
get it.
assisting and shooting, he has been exceptional. And showing why he's on this Gen.G squad and why he makes them better. And now you really turn towards
Pull
Team
the
Secret.
world
Can
map
they put
and
away
show us
shots
where
like this?
Saudi's at right now?
The crossbar and then the post.
No can do.
Following has to be around Chronic, and it's not there.
Oh, never mind. He had 3 boosts. Now he has no boost. Still Chronic making that save. First killer into a reset. Ball boomed all the way back down to Gen.G's
Same time
corner.
tomorrow. I think the match will
Apparently
start at 8 a.m.
trying
tomorrow.
to fake
Yeah.
out KV1. KV1 floating back down to
So
Earth.
I'll
with
go
nothing
live
in the
around
tank.
like 6:45.
Brad also boostless. Brad trying to bump first killer, does land it.
You look
Oh, no,
finished
kid, I'm just not gonna
DNC.
pull it up on stream.
Hopefully
There's no
this
point.
will change your
We're
mind.
watching this.
KV1 ground pin.
Was it easy getting up today? No.
And KV1 has been the star
But I did
player
it.
for me from Team Secret, and this is a
All
star
right, that's
player
a quick
play.
goal. They needed
And
that.
I'm surprised that
That's
nobody's
bad
up to
defense by
challenge
Gen.G.
KV1
Someone's
at
got a
all.
challenge there.
With the numbers that Gen.G had
You have
back
two
towards their
dudes
net,
waiting, just sitting
nobody
back.
putting a hand up until
Hopefully they
KV1
don't give up
lands
another
on top
quick
of the ball,
goal.
and even then no one was really there. They
Well,
were
they
playing
don't
the
give
shot
up a
the
goal
whole
before
time.
like a minute 30.
And he makes them pay.
Windows NRG play, you
First
are
killer.
stuck in
Extra
2020.
little touch, forced 2 defenders to go. Low
Mathis,
boost
thank you
situation
so
for
much for the
Team
love. I
Secret.
appreciate the 4 months
Corner
or the
did
6 month
spawn, but
sub.
apparently Jack
Tayshawn,
stole
thank
it
you
right
for the
from
big
Brad's
biddies, bro. I
hands.
appreciate it, man. Thanks for all the love today.
Chronic, another challenge. Ball stays up high. Mata, that's all he can do. First killer, picking up the pace. Rebound out in front of net. There's the shot, and the shot isn't what Chronic was looking for.
Yeah, a lot of food left on the table there from Chronic. With 2 minutes left, Gen.G, I mean, they're in the driver's seat right now. Just don't want to give any chance over to Team Secret, who have struggled to get their offense going. Maybe a chance here with Brad.
Apparently Jack hoping for a 50. Back up to Mata. Mata to the backboard.
Didn't Atomic
Gonna race
and
against Jack. Brad
KV1
gets
were
a piece of
brothers.
it. Where's the shot? There's a dunk.
What do they look like?
KV1 with a boost steal as well.
I'll have to see what KV1 looks like.
Chronic gets a bump on Brad. First killer trying to be annoying in the midfield. KV1 has the ball. 1v1 situation.
Oh my
KV1
gosh.
comes out on top
Chad, they
again.
give themselves a chance.
This guy's
This
a
kid's
magician.
scary for Gen.G because Team Secret's going to full send
Defenders
it.
don't know what to do with him. I mean, there's one in the net there.
I mean, what's the
And he
defense
goes
from
right
Gen.G?
over the
Where's
top.
the challenges?
KV1 once
He just
again
gets a free one-on-one from
shopping
half
through
field.
Gen.G. He's doing it by himself, and Team Secret are within one.
This game has gotten interesting, Corelli. Is that
Oh,
on
that's a
target?
big
It
goal.
is.
Big goal for Gen.G, fellas.
We've seen a
Big
few
goal.
goals quickly after kickoff.
Chronic
in
lands
favor
with
of
the
Gen.G.
ball, gets the penny boost. Mata's
Oh,
not
man,
ready
Mata.
for it. That's huge.
And that's tough. I mean, you
That
get
sucks
one
the
back
life
from Team
out of
Secret. You're within
Secret.
one.
Oh, you
You've
think the guy at
got,
the top
just
left
over
looks
a
like
minute left,
Atomic?
and then you give it the kickoff goal.
A little bit.
That makes your heart sink. Back to a 2-goal deficit. Team Secret trying to claw their way back.
Chad,
Right
do you
now,
think Furia make top 4
KV1
this
seems
land?
to be the only player with talents.
I don't.
Somebody else needs to step up and do some damage. Brad to the sidewall. Couldn't find Mata. KV1 around one. Bounce pass up to Mata.
Yeah, I think
who's
they'll
bumped off
losing.
the ball.
I think they'll make
KV1
quarters.
gets a bump. Brad, can he get around
Definitely.
it? That one's too high.
I feel like there's like 8 solid like teams
And a
that are
good
just
look
ahead
there
of the
from
rest
Team
of the teams.
Secret. They did
definitely in this
everything
tournament.
right. They just didn't have Brad in position, at least quick enough. And now here comes Gen.G. KV1 pokes it free, and 30
You think they're
seconds
the
left on the
favorites?
clock. It's still possible for Team Secret, but it's going to take a lot. And first killer
I got
threatening,
Falcons.
apparently Jack up. This one on target
Ooh.
again. It goes off the crossbar. Team Secret trying to stay above water, and they need to score now.
Final 10.
Nah, that's a payout, fellas.
And that looks like it is gonna be
That's
it.
a payout.
It was a hot
we are
and
yet
cold
to have an
series
upset.
for Gen.G, but in the end, they picked it up when they needed to, and they get the win over Team Secret.
Kep is sad. No one's sad,
And
bro.
for,
We've been
I
live
think
for
both
I could be learning, you could be learning to see what's behind these closed doors.
He just shit on them!